When will Vechain hit $1? Let's discuss it. It's 2021, and as we can all see, the cryptocurrency bull run is well underway now. Ever since March 2020, we've been seeing huge gains all over the cryptocurrency space, with all-time highs being set almost every single week. The whole crypto market is experiencing another influx of capital, with massive bullish news coming out about PayPal allowing users in the US to settle payments with crypto for the first time, sending the overall market cap now to over $2.2 trillion, and with a large bump to many top cryptos as a result. The market continues to run up in price, with Vechain doing a 60x return in value since March 2020 and now hitting over 16 cents per token, one of the best performing assets in the whole of the space. Bitcoin has been stalling out somewhat for the past week or so, but it just broke its all-time highs from the past few days, and it seems likely that all coins are going to start to run up as a result. Vechain has been performing exceptionally well this year, and its momentum just keeps increasing as the bull run continues. Cryptocurrency is extremely volatile, and it's important to remember that smart investors will be taking profits on the way up and on the way down as the bull market develops, so they don't get wrecked by an eventual massive pullback that will likely occur in the future. The bull market is likely to end in around 6 months or so, when a huge correction will see a dip that the market will not recover from for some time. Today we're looking at Vechain again and discussing when it might hit $1 this year. Make sure to watch the video till the end for all the essential information. This is not financial advice and is for entertainment purposes only. We always stress that you do your own due diligence. Please like and subscribe for daily videos and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. YouTube does gatekeep some cryptocurrency content, so to get access to this time-sensitive information immediately, make sure to turn on all notifications. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be posting there more regularly with weekly and monthly coin calls and also in-depth research for more obscure altcoins, so if that's something you're interested in, please check it out. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. The recent bullish news about Daniel Nortia taking an interest in Vechain has extended the amazing run that the cryptocurrency has recently been on. When taking a look at Vechain from an objective perspective, it may be one of the best cryptocurrencies in the entire space in terms of adoption and real-world use case, being a business solutions and supply chain tracking. Vechain is likely going to perform extremely well as the bull market progresses, and the recent announcements and adoption are very bullish for the Vechain protocol. The key factors for this is the massive amount of real-world adoption that Vechain is receiving, and the news about the Salesforce collaboration is just another reason to be bullish on Vechain. The sheer amount of top companies around the world that are currently using Vechain, combined with the likelihood that of continued partnerships coming in the future, provides massive bullish momentum for Vechain, not only from institutions buying it, but also from retail investors trying to make the most of the huge run-up in price for Vechain currently. Vechain is now over 16 cents currently, which is almost a 5x in price from this time a few months ago, and based on this performance, it seems very likely that Vechain can continue to perform very well as the bull run continues this year. Vechain is coming out with more adoption stories all the time, and if this continues to develop, there's no reason why Vechain can't achieve massive targets this year, especially considering its very bullish momentum and sentiment currently. If Vechain can continue bringing out bullish news and keep pushing for more real-world adoption of their protocol, as well as positioning themselves in the $50 to $1 range in the next few months, we could be looking at a massive valuation for Vechain once the bull run hits parabola as it approaches its peak. We've already amended our price target for Vechain this year to around $3 per token, and we believe that it could reach $1 in the next few months at the current pace it's setting. Vechain's performance in the past year is one of the clearest indicators that Vechain is going to continue to perform exceptionally well as the bull run develops. Moving as high as almost 16 cents before a recent cooling off period, Vechain is now more than 70x since the March dip to around 1/5 of a cent when the market collapsed, and it doesn't seem like the price action is going to slow down anytime soon. As we mentioned before, a $10,000 investment into Vechain at that time would have already netted you more than $700,000 currently, and if Vechain can continue to $1 and beyond this year, that investment will likely be worth millions by the time the bull run is over. We've been covering Vechain on the channel a lot because it's obvious the opportunity is massive in the cryptocurrency space, and with Vechain specifically, because of the sheer amount of use that it's already getting. It's performed extremely well as a result and is positioning itself nicely in the top 20 cryptos currently, with it currently being ranked at 19 with a market cap of $9 billion. It's been moving up the rankings recently with bullish news and momentum on the back of a run from around 3.5 cents to now over 16 cents, and it doesn't seem like the gains are going to stop anytime soon. It seems likely that Vechain is going to continue to perform amazingly well as time goes on, and with a market cap of less than $10 billion still, there is still a lot more room to grow as the bull run continues. It's only 6 or 7x from the current price to reach the $1 valuation we're suggesting, and this seems likely to be the case if the momentum continues as suggested. Based on the recent massive traction that Vechain has been getting combined with announcements we're seeing for the crypto, we're calling for a price prediction of around $1 per token to become a reality in the next 2 to 3 months, especially if the current momentum keeps up, which is around 7x from the current price. We've been talking recently about how if Vechain can get a good pump in the next few months, it could be set to perform extremely well in the rest of the year, and the current momentum of Vechain is definitely a reason to be bullish on the price of VET this year. The $1 mark seems very likely at this point considering the recent performance, and if this is achieved before the massive pump at the end of the run, there's no reason to suggest that VET can't continue running up to our $3 price target before the bear market is triggered. The recent pump for Vechain is continuing again with recent bullish news, setting another all-time high of over 16 cents before a pullback and cooling off period in the 15-cent range. Vechain currently seems to be moving straight up, as predicted in previous videos, due to a combination of breaking the 2018 all-time high of almost 9 cents and entering price discovery mode again and again. There is a history of cryptocurrencies doubling in value after breaking their all-time highs recently, which would mean a 16 to 18 cent target for Vechain in the short term, and it seems like it's steaming towards this target with full force. Vechain's run has been continuing ever since February, with small calling off periods of a few days between each big run up, and the momentum doesn't seem to be slowing down for the token when taking a look at the chart. Ever since a pullback from 6 cents to 3.5 cents in February, Vechain has pretty much been running straight up, breaking out of the long period of resistance and consolidation in this range. A cooling off period around the psychological resistance of around 20 cents seems likely in the short term if Vechain continues to run, but if it starts to gain momentum again, it could well hit 30 to 40 cents in the next month or so before it becomes overextended. The $1 after this point doesn't seem out of the question whatsoever, as by this time the whole space will start running freely, and beyond this, Vechain could be setting up for a massive 2021. On this channel we look for the 2 key pillars of success for a cryptocurrency in the long term, which are use case and adoption. Vechain is a supply chain tracking protocol that's also designed for business solutions and applications to be built on their blockchain, which are all real-world use cases. Vechain is a real-world use case, meaning that it actually functions to improve the current systems of the world, and not many cryptocurrencies have this outlook. Vechain's market cap of around 9 billion just shows how much the protocol has been growing, and it's already integrated with a ton of massive companies all around the world for their business solutions such as BMW. Vechain have shown that they know how to work with the big boys in real-world industries, and if they continue this rate of adoption, they could be one of the most widely used cryptocurrencies in the whole space in the future in terms of actual real-world use case in the real world. Their network effect between companies could send this token to the moon, and quite literally as well. Shipments to the moon could be tracked with Vechain's technology through Starlink satellite array ran by Elon Musk, and such great technology and potential combined with adoption, the stars are the limit for Vechain. Vechain has been really moving recently, and it seems very likely this price action can only continue. It's really building up ahead of steam, and if more bullish news can continue to be released, combined with the macro trend of the bull run sending projects through the roof, we could see a valuation of $1 per Vechain token before you know it. That's only a 6 or 7x from here, and Vechain has already made most of that move in the past few months alone. Beyond $1, who knows how far Vechain could run this year if it really starts to get a large pump in the near future, as the parabola at the end of the bull run could be the largest pump ever seen in the cryptocurrency space. A market cap of 60 to 70 billion for Vechain in the next few months does not seem outrageous at all, especially when you look at how much other top projects could move as this year develops. So what are your thoughts on Vechain? Do you like the project, and what is your price prediction for them in 2021 and beyond? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we'd be interested to hear ideas about the price action of Vechain in the future. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, where you can get access to our private Discord. Currently only 10% of viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community grow more, so please hit the big red subscribe button. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.